Okay, so she's a mutant now? She's a mutant? Yo, I'm kind of not mad at that. I'm kind of not mad at that, really. I mean, she was basically a mutant before, but just a less successful one. Boy, I love how this came together, yo. Her costume, just her evolution of her character, dude. And Kamran, I think Najma possessed Kamran, man. They got a real Sephiroth Genova thing going on. Okay, back in Jersey. Yeah, Bruno and Kamran are fine. Wow, they got out of there clean. Relatively. Now, Kamran's powers, something like Kamala's, but he's not the one pulling the strings. His mom is. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Crap. Like, he can't control it. And that's why he's in pain the whole episode. Because I think his mom's trying to take him over. I thought that opening song was Blue Oyster Cult at first. Don't Fear the Reaper. Now, the Statue of Liberty is supposed to be pretty significant because they played a big part in the X-Men movie, the first one. They just wanted us to see that. Just these little teases. I mean, once you've seen the episode, you see things differently. Like, you know how it goes. Yeah, and her family, they knew. I think that's comic accurate. Like, they knew the whole time. I wish she'd have got a chance to answer that. Does she have to recharge like Green Lantern, or can she just go willy-nilly? Like, the pretty sight. Because we're in a universe where superheroes are a very public thing. So if they know about the blip, or if they... Did they even get blipped? But they knew that happened. And now Kamala is going to get mixed up in that. I'd be a little more concerned. They probably think she's just going to hang on the block and bust carjackers or something. It's like they took good care of Kamala. They didn't make her look corny or cheesy. If she was cringe at all, then you can chalk it up to Iman Vellani being a young actress. It's going to happen, man. She'll grow. That is cool. I knew her mom was going to make her outfit, man. And it's all unique to her. Like, Carol Danvers didn't have anything to do with this other than her being her hero. Other than being her hero, Carol Danvers didn't have anything to do with Kamala's evolution. Hell, she didn't have anything to do with her name. And it's cool. If you look at dude's sanitation grade, it's 2025. Wow, that means Hawkeye was 2024. Holiday season 2024. Look at she obeying traffic laws and shit. I like the CG too. You can tell it's CG when she's doing the parkour on her little light discs and shit. This is a mosque in America, Bruno. And he's like, yeah, you're right. And look at these pigs just roll in with their shoes on. Again, everybody had their IDs out. Good shit. Good stuff. Good stuff. Being ready for them. Doesn't look like she likes cookies. She'll like my cookies. She was never worried about their... Come on, she just want to lock people up, man. I'm not concerned if God is on my side, as long as I know I'm on his. God is always right. Yo. And he was quoting Abraham Lincoln. I like how she acted like there was something in there. Just to fuck with them. They're fucking with them. That's exactly what they're doing. They're screwing with them, man. Good stuff, dude. Just because someone treats you as their enemy doesn't mean you should treat them as such. Sheik be preaching, dude. Every time he had a scene, gems. That's CG. See, look, yeah, that's obviously CG, but it looks good, though, man. It looks cool. Very fluid. Haram and halal. That's forbidden and permissible. Bruno wearing the forbidden hat. So does that mean he can't have Kamala for whatever reason? But the permissible one, Kamran, can? Because that's how it turned out. Yeah, and Najma is taking this kid over, dude. Yeah, and you can hear her. Her outfit looks so good, man. It's like they knew that people were going to bash this, and they just did the absolute best they could. I might like this more than Love and Thunder. Just the way they treated the character off that alone. Like, it's time to move on from funny Thor, dude. It's cheesy now. The sexy, goofy guy, I mean, we got The Rock for that. And that's getting whacked. I can't believe these motherfuckers pulled up to a school. Ah, Come on, Zoe. Oh, that's right. You're an influencer. I gotta protect my brand. Stark Tech. That arc reactor charge sound? Yeah. They said Tony Spirit was gonna live on. This is what they meant. Weapons. Used by the villains, though, ironically. I swear, they're low-key setting up armor wars. Like how we see villains using his tech. I think Rhodey's gonna take notice to that, and he's gonna go into action. And but they also got Ironheart coming in that motherfucker too, and she's gonna debut in Black Panther 2. Ooh, baby, please don't stink up Black Panther 2. Please, pretty please. It's like they're dealing with mutants, so everything is a weapon. Oh, I've never seen that before. It must be a weapon. Like, don't you have to hit a notification to jump into the feed? It's like she went live and it just popped up on everybody's phones willy-nilly. And you got grown folks who follow her. What does she do? What does she talk about? Maybe grown women, sure. Yeah. But grown men, though? I mean... Though the music in this series is bumping. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a Pakistani artist. Get your money, bro. Shit. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You don't get more compatible than that, bro. That's your sign, dude. You don't get more compatible than that, dude. And that is the second time Kamala got a kiss interrupted by two different guys. I got his name right. I was scared something was about to happen to him. Well, either one of them, really. My guy, dude. What's going on? That's not cool, dude. They straight smacked him with that thing, dude. And he's not even the right guy. Wow. Yeah, that's brutal. I don't think they're coming at 90 miles an hour, but that can't be. Yeah, someone had to cover the back, but then you would have left. It's like he kind of knows how to wield his power. Like, he kind of knows how to wield it, but he still can't control it. Especially when he goes into rage mode. Yeah, get mad. Yeah, if you're going to take that out on anybody. God damn it, Kamala. Let the man rage. See, Kamran ain't going down without a fight, man. I admire that, but there's too many of them. That's fucked, dude. And look at his shield. He's been using his powers offensively, so he's not good at defense. But Kamala is. Kamran's been attacking with his power, so he couldn't put up a good shield. That's wild, man. They shot at them, dude. With live rounds. Jerk shit. And the whole community's witnessing this shit. They are shooting at a couple of kids, man. I like that they didn't do too much for this. This definitely looks dope. I'm glad they didn't do too much with it. It might have been budget restraints. Because she's supposed to go like full giant man. And that's what the Ant-Man references were for earlier in the series. I thought maybe she was going to link up with somebody from Pymtech and, you know, she gets embiggen powers that way. But no, it's her natural shit. But, you know, they kept it realistic. She's like 10 feet tall or some shit. And they're still shooting at her. I like how she has the presence of mind to put a shield around her body. Yeah. Kamran's an attacker, dude. Like, he and Kamala they can protect each other. If they ever link back up again, I don't know. I don't know if they ever will, but because Kamala's got ties in Pakistan, so it wouldn't be nothing to go back. Pick him up. If Najma doesn't take over his whole mind, you know. Okay, this is kind of crazy. This is kind of crazy. Punches a hole in the ground. I mean, that has to go straight to the sewer, right? But then can he navigate the sewer system all the way to the harbor? Like, he just knows? So, I mean, you got to get from A to B somehow. And not everything's going to make logical sense in this fucking thing. They came out and stood with her. Love to see it. The whole community backing her up. Even the cops. Even the cops stood with her. But they didn't put up much resistance, though. I mean, they just, yeah, well, see, oh, he walked right by me. I couldn't do anything, dude. Y'all forget, I have powers. Bye. You went against my orders publicly. You attack kids in front of the public. You're done. You're done. Should probably get severance pay. They should be back on the bullshit somewhere else. I don't know. Ally Zoe, cool. Mad skills. Or her skills when she dropped me and broke my leg. And that realization, yo, I'm a hero. I did good. I saved lives. Okay, in the comics, Bruno confesses to Kamala that he's in love with her. That's probably what he just did, but he just left her a note. Yeah, so Kamran made it to Pakistan, hooked up with Kareem, so now he's with the Red Daggers, presumably. I mean, who's even in the Red Daggers now? Is it just Kareem? Because Waleed is dead. I didn't see anybody else in there. I think he threw shade at Carol Danvers just then. He's acting like he doesn't know who Captain Marvel is, but he definitely knows who the Hulk is. And if you know who the Hulk is, you're aware of the Avengers. Now he says Little Miss Marvel. Kind of like Little Miss Sunshine. That's how I heard it. And that's how she got her name. Her mom gave her her suit. Her dad gave her her name. Kareem gave her the sash. Yeah, Bruno made her the mask. That's classic. And this little shot, this little wraparound shot that they do, it's poetic. This almost brought a tear to my eye the first time I watched. Because I'm like, that's so perfect. Like, they took such good care of her in this. I'm not the biggest Miss Marvel book reader, but yo, what I have read, they took really good care of it and honored all of it. Except for the origin story, but I think a bit of us like it. But here comes the real dope. I like how Bruno thinks he can just claim a car and not go to the DMV. Like that was a lot of TV shows and movies where motherfuckers just have new cars and you don't see them at the DMV transferring ownership or nothing like that. Like, it's just my car now. So Bruno just checks Kamala's genes on a whim. They didn't have to go this far, dude.
Kamala, there's something different in your genes. Like a mutation.
Wow, dude. And you hear the little X-Men jingle too? It's cool. My first reaction, I didn't have a problem with it. She's cooler than an Inhuman now. But it could be a red herring. Like later on, they'll probably just not come back to it. They'll never address it again. Or maybe they'll follow through. She's not going to be an X-Man. She's not going to be on the X-Men, y'all. Motherfuckers are already getting their panties in a bunch. That's not going to happen. If anything, she's only going to be the first mutant in the MCU. Like how Carol Danvers was the first Avenger, technically. Because if it weren't for her, Fury wouldn't have launched the Avengers Initiative in the first place. And that was decades after Captain America got froze. So if you want to go by the chronology, Carol Danvers is technically the first Avenger. And now Miss Marvel could presumably be the first mutant. That's cool. But it doesn't have to mean she's an X-Man. It doesn't mean that at all. And I hope they don't do that. It doesn't seem necessary. But hopefully it's just she's a mutant and that's it. Okay, bonus scene. Bangle's acting weird. What the hell, dude? At first I thought she changed into her. But then obviously no, that's not the case. And they let you know that right away. She's freaked out by her surroundings. She knows she's not supposed to be there. Maybe she knows what happened. If you freeze it, Carol comes into focus right before she crashes through the door. The Marvels is next July, I think. Dude, great show. Great show.